I'm Andy Stewart. I'm the owner and founder of ASE Custom Motorcycles based in the West Midlands, UK. So I'm responsible for everything from initial consultation with the customer, deriving their dream vision and making it happen. So that's everything from fabrication, design, wiring, paint schemes. So ultimately we work hand in hand with the customer's vision to make their dream build a reality. So ASE Custom Motorcycles started as an attempt to build a viable business out of my passion. So I've got a background in automotive engineering and design and worked for some of the bigger manufacturers based in the UK for about 10-11 years before I took a bit of a break to go travelling. After about 18 months I came back and had the opportunity to go and start back or in a similar role to where I was before, but I felt it was a good opportunity for me to start something new. So starting small, I built effectively what you see behind me. So for my day-to-day, I try and start off first thing getting all my admin out of the way. So that's anything from dealing with new customer inquiries, coordinating with existing customers, or ordering any parts that I need in the foreseeable. I also try and get all the dispatches done from any orders that have come through on the web shop over the previous day, and get that set ready to leave the workshop. So throughout the day, we'll probably get deliveries of shiny new bike bits. So they usually come about midday. And then on top of that, we might have a scheduled slot for a customer or client to come and have a chat about their build. That's not so often depending on their work schedule, but usually it helps us get to the next stages of various builds by having that customer interface. So usually when the bikes get towards the end of their build, we're looking at scheduling some road test miles. So again, depending on what time of the year, we have to work out when we've got some weather breaks or whether there's any certain events that's worth taking the bike to show it off a bit, or just get some feedback from some fresh eyes. That's always pretty good. And then when we're back from the road test, then we'll usually do a sort of a nut and bolt check, and then any other bit of fettling or refinement ready for handover to a customer. So I often get asked which is the favourite project I've worked on, and I find that really difficult to answer, purely because every bike I get to play with has given me different opportunities to sort of utilise my skill set, utilise my sort of passion and experience to how we can make it better, how it can evolve, and I really relish that. That's what makes my job role pretty unique. So here you've got a modern take on a 70s classic. So to my left you've got one of the original BMW R90Ss. Factory paint scheme, very iconic, one of the first sport tourer motorcycles. Every time we take that anywhere, it gets a lot of attention. People are pretty wowed by the colour scheme, so we thought it's about time we've got a modern bike. So this BMW R90 Racer is pretty much standard underneath, but we copied the livery to pay homage to the old 70s bike. So what am I working on right now? Well, probably you can see from around me I've got quite a lot of bikes in. Usually I tend to try and have 3 bikes on the go at one time. That allows for sort of scheduling of parts, scheduling of processes, and if there's anything that's holding up on one bike I can just work over to the next one. This year's been particularly busy with getting up to about 8 bikes in progress at one time in the workshop, which is quite a lot to juggle and not ideal. It's just a sign of how things have moved forward with parts supply and any issues we've had. I'd like to bring that number down, which are kind of at the moment, but it's certainly given me opportunity to juggle lots this year, which has been pretty exciting actually. So what does the future look like? Pretty much more of the same. We're quite fortunate to have a pretty long wait list on at the moment, so as soon as we can get one bike out the door, there's another one lined up to come and fill the ramp. So we'll be working through that, mainly full bike builds. More recently we've been taking on quite a bit of commercial work, so we've been fortunate enough to work with some of the bigger manufacturers, helping them get bikes ready for shows or launches, and actually building some prototype components and bikes ready for their development work. The fact that we're a sort of a much smaller company and quite dynamic lends itself quite well for getting things done quickly under tight timescales, and that's where we've kind of shone pretty well recently. So yeah, it keeps it quite exciting. So you've probably seen by now our tagline is Dream, Build, Ride. So I like to think that anything's possible with timescale and budget. It's quite exciting to work with clients and build them something that they just can't get anywhere else. The tailored service is something that I'm very passionate about, and it just means that I get the opportunity to build every bike differently and to realise someone's vision that they've usually thought about for quite a long time. And ultimately that's what keeps me going, that's what excites me, and that passion is contagious, which is why most of our clients become friends.